This is all interwoven and interconnected with Sahih Muslim 6985, the genocidal hadith. It's all interwoven with the anti Semitism in the Quran. It's all interwoven with what Muhammad was engaged in terms of the Banu Qarazai tribe, in terms of his war on Jews, in terms of his commandments to kill Jews. There is a reason why Hamas terrorists scream Allahu Akbar, why Islamic jihadists scream it. It doesn't mean God is great, as we have discussed on this show, Daniel. It means Allah is greater than your God and you, and that's why it's justified to kill you. There's an Islamic element here. This is a religious war. And it's very unfortunate, for instance, that somebody like Candace, who has done so well on so many issues, does not recognize this, does not discuss it, does not push back Norm Finkelstein on the show with some of these facts when he engages in his fallacies. So let's just discuss some of this here. So let's just go further into time here. Why is there Hamas in Gaza to begin with? Well, that's because the Oslo Syndrome Jewish population in Israel gave away Gaza for peace, thinking and hoping there would be peace. So the Palestinians grab Gaza after that because Israelis give it to them in 2005. Within the blink of an eye, Hamas is ruling. Rockets are being launched into Israel. That's their sign of gratitude. But I want to bring up one thing here. When Israelis left Gaza and gave it to the Palestinians, they left an infrastructure. They left greenhouses for the Palestinians. And the Palestinians destroyed the greenhouses. I wish that Candace had asked Norm Finkelstein why they had done that, because I think that that alone crystallizes what this conflict is about. Why would you destroy greenhouses that are left for you to build a society and an economy on? Why don't you tell us why they destroyed those greenhouses, Daniel?
Well, those greenhouses actually made, among other things, a special brand of organic lettuce. So it's actually I used to enjoy back in the day. But there were arrangements made for Israel to turn over all this infrastructure to create a thriving economy in Gaza. We believe the World Bank was involved. They came in and said, we have this great plan. There's going to be a good economy. That it's going to end terrorism. It's going to be fine. Israel forcibly evicted its Jewish population, and now the Arab Muslims will have their chance to build their utopia. And of course, the greenhouses, everything else left behind was destroyed because Hamas is not interested in having a functional economy there. Their economy is making money from terror sponsors. It's making money from Qatar, from Iran. And the more miserable things are, much like in the Soviet Union, the more likely it is that they'll have more recruits for their terrorism, for their terrorist movement. So their goal is there are a whole bunch of millionaires and billionaires at the top ranks of Hamas, but they do it by controlling whatever's left of the economy and getting money from Iran, Qatar, other Islamic terrorist groups. Other Islamic State sponsors of terrorism. They don't want there to be an actual functional economy in which people can make money. This was a major mistake that Israel also made again when they allowed a whole bunch of Gazans to come to work in Israel. And the smart people thought $2 million a day is coming in through these workers into Gaza. They're going to have hope. They're going to have opportunity. Things are going to be good. What we actually found out was that some of these Gazan day laborers were at the same communities that were attacked. They drew maps, they sketched out everything. Some of them actually carried out the attacks. Israeli authorities were going through some of these bodies of these Hamas terrorists. They found actually work permit cards on them. So the idea that you can just meet these people on our terms, that they want the same things that we do, they want to just be middle class. They want to have a car, two cars in every garage. They want to have the chickens in every pot. No, they want something else. And that is really at the heart of the question of what Islamic terrorism is. What is it that they want? And it's not what we want.
They didn't even want something touched by Jewish hands when they destroyed those greenhouses. So this conflict is about something else than what the Israel haters try to argue.